It seems like everybody else around us, they know what God's will is for their life. And how do we hear His directing? How do we know His directing for our own life? I want to encourage you this. Take a step. Take a step. Do the next right thing. Follow the Lord and just do what you would know to be as obedience at that point. I love what Tommy Nelson says. He says, God hits moving targets. A lot of times we try to wait and we're going to be very passive about it. But I want you to just jump out there. Go for it. See what God can do. Instead of worrying about what country God would send you to, just go on any mission trip. Instead of worrying about who He'd want you to make a difference with, the next person you meet, encourage them. Take those steps to be actively approaching God's will, and you will find that He will hit moving targets. The way it's said in the Scripture is this: He who is faithful with little will be faithful with much. We often want the big. We want the grandiose. We want God's will at the nth degree. But you know how you find the person that you're supposed to marry? You begin walking in purity and praying for the person that you want to marry, that they would be godly. You know how you find a job? You begin by putting out a lot of resumes. You know how you become a person of character? You make a character step today. So take that small step today. Encourage someone today. Share your faith today. Take a step of obedience today. And then you'll find that God will lead you to the big things as you've been faithful in the little things. And that's how you hear God's directive. Walk it out. It's not just God's will 90 miles down on the horizon. It's God's will for today. Take that step and it'll make a difference in your life.